Alright, welcome in. Hit the like button, and if you're new here, welcome. Think about subscribing, and let's get on with this real quick. So this is called Our Flags Means Death. It is an HBO history comedy. This is season 1. Released March 3rd this year, and episodes are 6, and they are half an hour. They have all different directors because it's a TV show, obviously. So here's the cast. Alright, welcome back. So here's the plot of this. Stede Bonnet, a pampered aristocrat, abandoned his life of privilege to become a pirate in the early 18th century. I personally didn't like it. It was somewhat enjoyable to a degree, though. It seemed to have some inspiration from Monty Python, but failed, in my opinion. For me, the stick and comedy as a whole went over my head. I also wasn't a fan of the super bright lighting in the daytime, while also having the color coding that I would describe as pastel with a slight haze over it. I did love the Blackbeard and his pirate crew look and character. Did get a little weird with one though, but the main wannabe foofy pirates I wasn't a total fan of. The show felt a little cheesy a lot of the time. Normally if they do a gay overtone, it's usually fine. This is actually the first I would have to say that I have actually seen personally that was a bit overly done throughout this. That might be more of a nitpick. Normally, again, I don't have an issue with it because it's usually done right, but when you kind of overdo something, it's not something I would have gone out of my way to watch and wouldn't really care to watch again, or out of my way to see the second season if they make one. Again, it was interesting enough to keep me entertained to the end, as it was only 3 hours long as a whole. Here's my honest rating. Yeah, so I didn't really like this that much. Definitely something I wouldn't suggest, but it's definitely something I can see people over the pond, so to speak, the Europeans, this is more of their kind of humor. I can see them liking this, but I love Monty Python a whole lot, but this felt very weak and slightly inspired by that, and this more of a comedy compared to American. I did feel like they tried a little too hard with certain aspects of this. But yeah, I've been kind of pondering of what specifically about this I didn't like. And I think it's actually multiple things that are put in here combined. It doesn't sit right with me with entertainment wise. There was definitely, by the third episode, I was definitely I was pretty much falling asleep, not kinda. And, it did kind of seem like it was going to start, by the fourth episode, picking up finally, which sometimes episodes do. Or you got The Expanse, where it's picks up the second season, which is odd, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's a fail for me. It's not for me. If you liked it, that's cool. It's just not my type of thing. Yeah, so everyone have a nice day. My next thing I'm going to be watching is a series. It is a Amazon original, I believe it is, I'm going to be watching on Amazon. I don't know if it's Amazon original or Paramount Plus or whatever it is. I completely forgot, but it's called 18 something, and it's a Western, and I was told it was a lot of good reviews about it, a lot of good people about it. I love you all. Please stay safe, and see you hopefully in 2 to 3 days. Skol.